days are few and full of trouble. He springs up like a flower and withers and disappears like a fleeting shadow. If only you would hide me in the grave, conceal me till your anger has...
Yes, thank you for this day that you've given me, Lord. I pray, God, that I not fail you, not bring any discredit to your name, nor to the work of the ministry that you called me to. Look over us, God, protect us as we are alive every today. Pray we have no car trouble, no accidents, no tickets. Pray that your Holy Spirit will go before us, Lord. Let your angels go and prepare the way. Lord, I thank you for this opportunity. In Jesus' name, amen.
You ever listen to the radio when you drive?
Yeah, sometimes. In the morning, I don't usually listen to it. I think that everything is purpose. You know, when you make a decision, it should be purpose-driven. The smallest decision, you should understand why you're making it. You should understand the underlying purpose. It's kind of a prayer meditation time for me. Reflection. He says, speak the word. It's love it most of the time. So it was very easy for me to say, okay.
Where's your buddy? I'm waiting for him. He said he's gonna be here. He's not here yet.
He gave me a mandate in 1979. I know my purpose in Christ is to love those that are lost. It's all about purpose. When we go to the grocery store to buy fruit, we pick the fruit. We fill on it. Why? The purpose is to get the best fruit that we can for $1. We're not just grabbing it and filling on it and looking at it because we're trying to get the best. It's purpose-driven. And the purpose of that fruit is to fulfill some sensation, some hunger, or some need, or some desire in us. So to me, purpose is everything.
Yeah, they want to know if I work. The truck didn't fool them. I know.
There's another young police officer that often shows up. You know, he's Hispanic also, and he knows us from the church. So he was sitting there the other day, and I was asking Rocco, the other guy that's normally in there, that makes such a... The police officer jumps in, he says, I do body work. And Rocco says, but you mess the bodies up. We talk about fixing them up. That was really funny. That's the kind of guy he is, you know. I believe that one of the most important things in a person's life is identifying his purpose. I feel that most people go through life frustrated, which leads into a form of discouragement that ultimately causes one never to reach his or her potential because they've never defined their purpose. Purpose is the reason for the journey. A person who lives every day and has not discovered his purpose is usually one who goes through life unfulfilled, going through one experience after another, just reaching and grasping for something that would bring some type of fulfillment. Once you identified your purpose, the reason why you exist, you began to, once you discovered that, you began to go toward that with an excitement. Just something innately in man that tells him that that's why he exists.
I never knew the dusk would seem so sad, an empty aching in my soul. In this bright hour I speak your name in the wind. The shining world outlasts us all. Even the mountains seem to know.
Mark Bruno, he was here from Slovenia, Czech Republic. They needed the money for the radio station. They needed those thousands and thousands of dollars. And it said that God supernaturally gave them 2 supernatural offerings from Victory Christian Center in Tulsa and New Covenant Fellowship in Stillwater, Oklahoma. They said we are able to buy all necessary TV equipment, okay? And everything needed, the 2 cameras, the video switchers, cable and so forth, to begin production of the regular gospel program.
Feels burning in the afterglow, an angel fire passing by.
You are so funny to me.
Think of songs I might have sung to you.
We go to United Ministries for Christ meeting, UMC meeting in Zion. This is with Happy Bills. This is our weekly get together. The real purpose of God was birthed out of our need for fellowship, a form of accountability, and the dissemination of information. That was really the whole purpose of it. Those 3 areas in particular. Pastor Harry Stackhouse calling. I left a message for you Monday to get in contact with me. I want to finalize the trip to Europe. Happy Bills, this is where we meet. The unfortunate thing is that once we discover our purpose, many times our purpose, once we have discovered it, we have a problem because we are concerned about how other people perceive our purpose. I was reading in Ezekiel, the 16th chapter, how God was 15, 16, and 17. And it's dealing with how God said He's going to punish the people. I've heard that today. I thank God that I know my purpose. I'm in the center of God's will. I'm created. I know every day when I get up in the morning that I'm created to share my life with others. We're in a world right now that's loaded with programming. We program our children. Be successful. Go to school. Get an education. Be a doctor. Be a lawyer. And many people in pursuit of fulfilling that person's goals, that they lose themselves. And they go through life just unhappy. This is Shonda's birthday month. She's going to be in the hospital doing her birthday. She had to stay in there. She can't come out. They got to keep her bed rest. I probably don't have to make more than 10 a year. There was one time though where I was making a lot more, but we've been blessed that our people are healthy, just healthy. If I'm not having babies, visiting them then, right now, I just really don't have to do much. What's happening with your diabetes? Why is it so? There's not a day that once I've discovered who I am and what I'm doing that I question why I exist any longer. So if I had one life to live, I'd live it the way I'm living now, knowing that this is my purpose. purpose is that self-fulfillment.
I was lost
It's the reason that the
without a
Creator exists. You know, the whole purpose is governed by the Creator, who created you. He designed you. He knows what you're made to do. And it's just our job to just find out what those things are and not be persuaded by others to acquiesce and not go toward them. And many people have acquiesced once they found their purpose, have acquiesced and given in to not going toward that because that purpose that God has created them for, that thing that brings them ultimate fulfillment, the things that they're so gifted to do, they don't do it because of someone who has input.
Cause I knew you loved me right from the start.
Pastor Harry Stackhouse calling. I'm interested in a piece of property that is over on Gillette.
When you've been called to do something great for Him, sometimes, young people hear me, it's not going to be easy. It's going to be downright hard sometimes, downright difficult. But the word of the Lord just simply declares one thing. Say,
Just follow me. Follow
Were you able to get to Isaiah?
is ordered by God.
Now, a lot of us know. You didn't know. We feel like
You reveal it all.
So if there's people here today that you haven't discovered your purpose, even if you're 55, 60 years old, I said stop what you're doing. Shut down. Look at your priorities. Look at the things that really bring you fulfillment. And see how those things ultimately affect others' lives. And I'll tell you without a shadow of a doubt, you will find your purpose.